YouTube. Today is Friday, it's payday. So hopefully everybody got paid. Hopefully not everybody gets paid on Friday to drive a truck. Some people might be leasing, maybe in a hole, didn't get anything this week. So hopefully everybody got paid. I was going good, just woke up, had some breakfast, checking my emails. Chilling in my hotel room. About to check out in probably like an hour or two. What time is it, 9? I think check out is at 11. Not sure. Not sure. Y'all got some questions? We're gonna do a little Q&A. Am I about to get on the road? I'm not sure. When am I going to retire? Not anytime soon. Not anytime soon. Hey, I got my LLC EIN and my DUNS yesterday. Didn't set up my business account yet. What's good, Andrew? How's the truck? How's what truck? Which one? The Volvo? The Volvo is totaled. My truck is chilling at Justin's shop. Yeah, the Volvo got totaled. The one that I was in a crash with. You think Swift is a startup company? Yeah, automated carriers are startup companies. They hire pretty much new people. How do I get a line of credit? You just go to the bank and apply. Well, first you got what we're talking about for personal or business. If it's for business, first you gotta open a business account, then you apply for it. But of course you got the personal guarantee, so you're gonna need at least a 720 on your personal side. Yeah, you're gonna have to open a business account first. Preferably with a credit union and not the bank. The bank is way too hard to get a line of credit for, unless you're making high revenues of like $1 million. What's a good frac company out there? I'm at Stevens right now. It sucks. Of course, Stevens Transport sucks. It's a mega carrier. What did you expect? How much are you making at Stevens? Like $1,000 a week doing frac sand? You can go to Horizon. That's what I tell everybody to go to. They'll pay you 2 to 3 thousand a week. I tell everybody to stay away from Stevens, but I understand that all the companies I say stay away from is the ones that get filled up the most. People never learn. Andrew, bro, I'm trying to understand. You bought a truck, but you were running a Volvo the other night. Oh yeah, I'm a company driver still. Yeah, I bought my truck, and I went and parked it at Justin's shop, and I continue running as a company driver. The Volvo belongs to the company that I work for. Was the Volvo my first truck? I didn't buy a Volvo. I bought a Freightliner. What if you didn't make no money and you just starting your business? Now it's not when you apply for a line of credit. It's not really about how much money you make. They don't check your financials unless you asking for more than $50,000. Then you gotta do personal statements and all of that. You said 22,000 a week. Nah, 2 to 3 thousand a week is what Horizon paid. 2 to 3 thousand, not 22,000. How long would you recommend being a company driver before becoming an owner? However long it takes you. There's really no time frame on it. Average prayer Stevens is 14 and 1600. Thanks, bro. Somebody said keep your head up. Oh, I'm chilling. Yeah, I'm chilling. I got this hotel room. The company paid for me. It's not much to see. I had pizza last night. Yeah, I'm chilling. I just sound like this because I just woke up. You probably want to know, well, why is the Volvo total just is only like $1,500 worth of damage? Well, unfortunately, it's got a big hole in the sleeper along the bottom, and apparently that's why it's totaled. So, if they're gonna sell me the salvage title for $15,000, I buy it too. We'll just duct tape the sleeper back closed. I need to ask them about that. Hey, so is the salvage title? How much is that going for? 15,000? Cause I buy it too. You buy it in cash too. They're not gonna sell it though. I highly doubt it. You never know though. Yeah, my company truck was a 2018 Volvo. It's like $160,000. Yeah, the reason I'm in a hotel is because I'm in a hotel because we didn't have any trucks available. So I understand a lot of people trying to figure out what company I'm at. Y'all trying to apply. There are no trucks. I don't even have a truck. So that's why I tell y'all just go to Craigslist. Stop wasting your time. If 100 people apply, they don't even got trucks for the people that's already here. Hopefully I get a truck today. Basically, we're just waiting for somebody to quit so I can, or so they can clean out the truck and I can get in it. Yeah, man, duct tape the sleeper clothes. That's how we would have did it in Memphis. Is my first truck cash or finance? I paid for it in cash. Hey Andrew, why don't people buy the Mack truck? I don't know anything about the Mack truck. It's just a truck that's not really out here on the road. I don't know anything about it. All I know is it's an MP8 engine. That's all I know about it. Hey, did y'all know drive-in trailers was going for like $5,000 on truck paper? The older models, like 2007 or older. Thought about buying like 10 of them just because they're so cheap. Looking on truck paper under drive-in trailers. 53 foot. It's a whole lot of them. They just going dirt cheap. 2003 Snyder drive-in trailer, 5,000. It's crazy. Let's see. Did you get the e-log yet for your truck? No, I didn't buy no e-log device. Said buy the drive-in trailer, put some virgin rub on them, and sell them for 7,500. Well, if you put the virgin rub on now, it's going you're gonna be paying more than 7,500. It's gonna cost you more than 1,500 to put tires around it. I say about 300 a tire. You said they so cheap for a good reason. Yeah, you're gonna be all in cheap freight. You said who's selling them for 5,000? Well, if you look on truck paper, all around the world they just $5,000. It says right here, Swift trailer 5,200. I'll show y'all what I'm looking at. I'm on truck paper. So you got Snyder trailers. Great Danes, Snyder trailers, utility trailers. Of course, the year is gonna be the older models, but for the most part, it's just a lot of cheap trailers. I mean, as long as the floorboards are good, the cross members are good, and you can replace the brakes and the tires, you be in business. They're like 66 pages worth of drive-ins. Something to look into. Something to look into. You said you would lease them out. Yeah, you could lease them out. You could lease them out for $350 a week. To you just gotta know who to lease them out to. Like you can lease them out to people working over at a Road Runner or Landstar or Mercer or any place that's got leases where people are paying ridiculous amounts of money for driving trailers. They usually go for like $350 a week. Let's see. I went to Craigslist, contacted a small fleet owner. He helped me get my CDL. I did what Justin said. Did my research, got my CDL for free. That's definitely a good thing right there. Did I buy my truck in Texas? Yeah, I bought it in Texas. What's the best cost-effective truck to get? I don't know. People say the Freightliner. Shipper want new trailers for good accounts. Don't buy a Swift trailer. Bad. What? Don't buy a Swift trailer. Banned by most shippers. Oh, they're banned by most shippers. You can't haul no sand with a dry van. No, but you can haul general freight. You know if there's any money in hopper bottoms, grain, a company up here that also runs fried sand, Oakley runs them, and I'm contemplating cashing out my 401k and buying a couple and running hopper. Um, they run hopper bottoms out here for frat sand, and I don't know what they get paid for it though. I don't know about grain. Grain, I don't know if that pays. All I can tell you about grain is real heavy. They probably pay by the ton. Cashing out your 401k to buy a bunch of trailers though. I don't know about that. Does my company hire non-experienced drivers? I'm in driving school right now. You gotta have 2 years to work here. It's either 2 or 3 years. I think it's two. Am I home again? No, I'm in a hotel. Yeah, the Volvo is totaled, so I'm waiting to get another truck. You said the mic is not that loud this morning. Can you hear me now? It might be because I'm sitting y'all against the laptop. I'm not too sure. That light is bright on it. Much better. They run transfer loads with hopper bottoms. Yeah, they do. But I do transfer loads with my pneumatic trailer too. Who do I need to talk to out west to run sandbox, propettes, etc.? I haven't made jack out. We run a sandbox down here in Keedy. Is that what that is? As a third party carrier. I mean, sandbox is not gonna pay too much money anyway. I wouldn't necessarily recommend going out to West Texas either. Yeah, the Volvo is totaled. I don't think you want to run out there in West Texas on that 285. It's not a good idea. It used to be a good idea maybe about 7 months ago. It's not a good idea anymore. Now, I already knew this before the wreck. I already knew it was a bad idea to go up 285. Yeah, that's why. See, what happened was the reason I'm in the wreck, or the reason I'm even over there, dispatch called, want to know if I wanted to take this run over the oil in Texas. I told him, I was like, look, I don't want to go up 285. He, he said, so you refusing to load? I was like, I'm not really refusing to load. I just don't want to go up 285. He said, so I was going to be refusing to load. I said, you know what? I'll take it. 3 hours later, the truck is totaled. 285, yes. Don't go up 285. Yeah, I already knew not to go up 285, but I ain't had no choice. I was kind of forced into it, so it sucks. It won't happen again. Next time I know I'm refusing to load. Yes, absolutely. I'm refusing to load until 2030. That's right, 2030. And maybe after 2030 when they widen the roads, so we can go up 285. Problem with 285, man, is no lights on the roads, too much constructions, and it's the main problem is there's too many people that just got their CDL that's on that road. That's the main problem. Because a lot of people work for owner operators. A lot of these owner operators cut corners to do anything they can to get a driver on. Man, you can have a driver. They're allowed to the insurance company to tell them the driver been driving 10 years, and the guy just got his CDL yesterday. So a lot of new people on that, man. You never know what you're gonna see on 285. You said how's my body post accident? Oh, I'm fine. Yeah, I didn't slam into nobody. I just scraped up the side of the truck, so it's nothing wrong with me. Is the new truck going to have two-way cameras? No, I don't do the camera game. Buying a truck and a trailer. I come from a trucking family. Been putting up money for 4 years now and contemplating either going with a company for a while or just buying a truck and a trailer. Um, if you need the experience, I would go with a company. I mean, if you need a driving experience, I don't know. Well, you said your family been trucking for 4 years. I'm assuming you know how to drive, but I mean, you can buy the truck and a trailer and park it and go to the company and learn whatever you need to learn. Then jump in your own stuff. You said what's wrong with the Volvo? Um, so it looked like it's only $1,500 worth of damages, but apparently it's a big hole in the sleeper, and because of the giant hole in the sleeper that's real long, that makes it total. So hopefully they'll sell me the salvage title for $15,000. I'll take it to Memphis and we'll duct tape the sleeper closed, put some glue on there, and we got a truck again. What's wrong with 285 New Mexico? Everything, man, everything. Everything is wrong with it. Yeah, man, 2030, man. I know not to do that again. Am I going to move out of Texas? Move out to Texas since you always work there? I thought about getting a place down here, or a second place down here, and flying back and forth from Memphis to here. Have a place in Memphis, have a place down here, and that way me and my girl we can just fly back and forth. But I don't know about that, man. I don't know if I want to do the apartments down here because I'm in the oil field and it's gonna cost you all kinds of money to kind of live in this area, especially in Midland, man. I don't even think I can afford. I don't think I can afford sleeping in Midland with the money I make now. One bedroom probably run you about two rats. It's something ridiculous. Yeah, man. Duct tape that sleeper closed, man. Put some glue on there, duct tape it. You know, I get it back rolling. Give me that Volvo for 15,000. I'm gonna get it back rolling. Hell, I delivered the load, brought that Volvo all the way back to the yard. That was like 5 hours. I didn't notice the sleeper was freaking had a hole in it. It ain't like Al was coming all inside the truck or something. Nah, I didn't know he had a hole in there until he said, till the Volvo guy said, it was a hole in it. What's my ET on getting back on the road? We're just waiting for a truck to come back available. You know, if they don't have any trucks available, I'll probably go get mine from Justin Shop and just lease it on here. But I still need a trailer though. That's the only reason I'm not in my truck because I don't have a trailer. Plus, I haven't did any paperwork. I haven't got insurance registration. I haven't did my 2290 or IFTA. I haven't did any of that. Give me a second. Oh, here we go. My bag. I'm back. I'm back. Alright, so I got a list of requirements that I need to lease on to my company. Let me just flip this around. Okay, so these are the requirements. Need my registration. I got to get a DOT inspection done on it. I need my insurance card, 2290, my IFTA, physical damage, receipts, my title, of course. And if I want to run any permits, like if I want to run New Mexico, I got to get a New Mexico permit. We won't be getting this permit. The overweight permit, it costs like $550. I may get an overweight permit. It just depends on how heavy the truck is. Then for your trailer, you need registration, DOT, and your insurance, and that's it. So you gotta have your own truck and trailer. And then if you're running any type of lease equipment, then I guess you need your lease agreement. So if you're working for like Quality or whoever does leasing nowadays, you could just bring all that lease stuff up here, and I believe they'll let you on. Still need a trailer though. So that's the requirements. What y'all talking about? There is no cheap anything in Midland, Odessa. No, it's not. It's nothing cheap. Somebody said look for a foreclosure. That wouldn't be a bad idea. 285 sounds like a horror killing road movie. Yeah, it really is. Somebody told me to look up the accident that we was in yesterday on the news. I meant to go and look that up. If y'all don't know, we was in another accident yesterday, man. I was at the yard, man, and the freaking wrecker truck was coming. One of our trucks and trailers on it had like 3 or 4 DOT sheriffs behind it. I was like, damn, what the fuck did they do? Man, I saw the right side of that trailer. I was like, oh my God, what happened to this dude? Apparently, one of our trucks rolled over on top of a car, and they had to fly life flight out. So somebody told me to look on the news to see what happened. I don't know what the news station is around here, though. Oh, there it is right there. Is that it? September 6th? Multiple injuries. Let me click it and see. Oh, that's got to be it right there. This is right there on the front page of the news. Can we get a video? Damn, it look like it's it too. They only got pictures of it. Well, I guess I'll show y'all the pictures. This is the pictures right here. Apparently they had to cut the people out the car. Yeah, so basically the trailer landed on top of the car. Is that all the pictures? Or am I going backwards? Man, don't you hate when you clicking on stuff and it just automatically take you to a whole nother site? Goddamn advertisements. Yeah, they got a car right here. All checked up. There's the helicopter right there. That don't look too fun. Yeah, I got to see that particular truck as he came in. I didn't get to talk to the driver yet. It was a black dude, from what I understand. What do you think about leasing on with Turtle and Turtle? I don't know. You gotta check their rates. I heard their rates haven't moved in a long time, but they still working with Halliburton, so it's not a surprise. Where y'all normally park the trucks if you wanting to sleep in a truck? You can park the truck anywhere. Anything happened with that accident? Oh, you talking about my accident? Oh, no, didn't happen. With me, of course. They just let me go. Me land rent has been the same since 2010. Your company seems like it has a lot of dangerous drivers. Uh, we basically, the way I see it, man, since I joined, we damn near killed somebody. It seems like every motherfucking day now. It's ridiculous. I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I know what happened. I know how this happened. This is the problem, you know. Basically, the speed limit was 75 miles per hour. It was raining, and pretty much he slid the truck hydroplane across the median. He rolled it over. That's basically what happened. He was going too fast. That's all. That's like all the wrecks. Well, the trucks are governed. He wasn't speeding. He was just going too fast. The speed limit was 75 miles per hour. He was going 75 miles per hour. I can guarantee it. Yep. A lot of drivers ain't trained on how to deal with the truck hydroplaning, because a lot of our wrecks are hydroplane wrecks. A lot of people are not trained in it, man. What they do is, man, when the truck get to sliding, they get to braking, and goddamn, they lose control, man. I done hydroplane the truck plenty of times, man. You just let go of the gas pedal, and that's it. You just let go of the gas, and that's the end of the hydroplane, pretty much. But a lot of people, man, they holding their foot on the pedal. And of course, you gotta have the cruise control off, man. You can't be cruising in the rain like that. But pretty much, you turn the cruise off and drive it normally with your foot in the rain. That way, when you hydroplane, just let go of the pedal. If you ain't trained in it, boy, you gonna hit that brake pedal and you gonna get the sliding. I'm not the old Andrew. I hear what you're saying. How long you plan on staying in the oil field? I don't know, man. The money's too good right now, man. Besides, Golden Child's supposed to be down here in like 30 days. So, we're going to be doing some videos together. Yep. Need some more drink. Give me a second. Got some Sprite over here somewhere. Much better, much better. You said that they take my truck? Nah, didn't nobody take my truck. They told me I was free to go, and I went to go deliver the load. Delivered the load. Then I drove like 5 hours back to the yard. They had me go see the Volvo mechanic. So I took the truck to the Volvo mechanic, and he took some pictures of the damage, and he looked at the sleeper and said it was totaled. The hole in the sleeper is pretty big. So I don't know. I guess they got to replace the sleeper, so that makes it total. Did the company fire me? Of course not. What happened with the blue truck you bought that got wrecked? Any details on that? I didn't buy no blue truck. You talking about Justin Lewis truck? That was his truck. I didn't buy a blue truck. Did I hear what happened to Golden Child's DOT number? Oh yeah, yeah. One of his trolls got him real good. Is what happened. That's what happened with that. One of his trolls got him real good. Caught him slipping. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna have nothing to worry about with that anyway. I'm pretty sure they done found the load by now anyway. It's amazing how you can just walk in one of these shippers and walk out with all this damn freight and don't nobody know who you is. They ain't got no signature. They don't no pictures of the driver license. They don't even know who they gave the load to. You just walk in here, hey man, fill it up, fill the old truck up, and yeah, I'm gonna take it up to Chicago and just sell everything. They just give you the whole load. As long as you give them a PO number and everything sounds right, then hey, free food, free rate. I mean, free freight for you. What all do you have to do to dang, it keep disappearing? What all you have to do to your Freightliner to get it roll ready? To get it roll ready, I gotta get a registration, DOT, my insurance 2290 if the, and then it'll be roll ready. I can't even move the truck, guys. I can't move the truck until I at least get some insurance and and insurance and 2290. So from what I understand, you gotta do the 2290 first, then you get the insurance, then you get the DOT inspection, and once you do all that, then they'll give you your registration. Apparently, you gotta have the DOT inspection to get the registration, but to get the DOT inspection, you need the 2290 and the insurance. So it's gonna take a minute. It's a process. It's very hard to do company driving. Of course, I'm still working, so I can't. There's not much I could do. You know, I don't have a car, so it's not like I could just go handle all this. Just drive up to the freaking wherever you do to do all this paperwork at, and just start doing it. It don't work that way. I'm still company driving. I can't do nothing until I get on home time. Oh, then I still need a trailer, by the way. What was the name of the old company you worked for in the oil field? I really don't like to give it away because I don't think you want to go there. I don't think you want to go there. There's too many problems with the last company. The money is down, but the equipment is not there. The equipment is the issue, not the company. But the company is the one that's their equipment. But my last company is for like outlaw truckers. That's what my last company is for. If you're not an outlaw trucker, I don't know why you would go there. Cause you're gonna be doing some outlawing. No matter what truck they give you, you're gonna be doing some outlawing. I ain't talking about with the log wise. You could have the laws all up to date. I'm talking about with the equipment itself. There's way too many problems with the equipment to pass an inspection. What happened? What I missed? Nothing. Just doing Q&A. Why don't you get in one of Justin's trucks? It's a good question. He hit me up last night and asked will I drive for him for 35%. It's a good question. Am I good? I'm chilling. I just woke up. About to check out here in an hour. Head over to the company and see what we got going on. Today is Friday, man. 35%, that's rape. Nah, 35% of 100. I only get 25% right now. So how is that equipment is allowed to be used if it is unsafe to drive? You say how's it allowed to be used? You just get in the truck and drive it? I mean, they do their own DOT inspection, so it's very easy to get on the truck on the road if you're the one doing the inspections, right? You know. Y'all seen the truck, man. Y'all know what I went through with the last company, man. You know how many times I was broke down, all the problems with the truck. Come on, don't act like y'all don't know what I'm talking about. They lack maintenance is the problem. There's no maintenance schedule, man. There's no oil changes, filter changes. There's nothing. It's just you drive the truck until the engine blow. That's just how they do it. They only pay like $20,000 for the truck. They don't want to put all that money into it. Am I still at the company you're at? I'm not at the last company that I was hauling sandbox with. I'm still at the company I drive a Volvo for. Is Pro Petrol a good company? Pro Petrol isn't a company, it's a customer, a shipper. I mean, not a shipper, it's a fracking place. It's the shipper. I mean, it's the customer. It's one of them. Y'all know what I'm talking about. What happened with the wreck? Did nothing happen to the wreck. Yeah. I guess y'all want to know what happened. Did I not put up none of them live videos? I think they all on private. Basically, what happened, man? There was a truck, Horizon truck, set his brakes on the road. It's a two-lane road, 285. We was at the bottom of 285 coming from Kermit off of 302. Turned on the 285, man. We was going up north. It was me and this pickup truck. They had this camper. You know, the camper was pretty tall, so I couldn't see over the top of the camper. And man, we drove up 285 for about 5 miles in pitch black darkness. And to me, I don't think the camper driver was paying attention at all. I don't know if he was on his cell phone or if he was just sleepy. He got a camper, so he's probably sleepy. I don't know. But up ahead, man, there was a truck driver parked in the middle of the road with his brakes set. He had his flashes on. He had the triangles out in the middle of the road. It's only a two-lane road. He was completely blocking the road. And man, I guess the pickup truck wasn't paying his attention. He slammed in the back of the damn trailer at full speed. There was no braking, no brake lights. There was no skid marks. He just hit him full speed, and I ended up swerving out the way. So that's why I wasn't involved. Now the only reason I was able to swerve out the way is because the turn radius on the Volvo is real good. If I was in my Freightliner, I probably wouldn't have went all the way through the camper, and then he'd be dead. So, or if I hit any type of long nose truck, the Volvo is just short enough and more maneuverable enough to swerve. So, will the wreck go on your record? Oh no, it's not gonna go on my record. You should start lifting weights, getting kind of chubby. I got a gym membership. It's just I'm not. I be working too hard nowadays. What's going on for your birthday? I'm heading to the Bahamas here in a few days. Yeah, I'm going to the Bahamas for about 7 days. You said all the live feeds are down. Just 2 minutes and 33 seconds. Is that right? Let me go check on it. Friday morning trucks at Baylor Trucking. Is that right? Let's see what we got going on here. Yeah, here go all the videos right here. You see, a lot of these videos they don't get deleted; they just get put on private. So like, this one it says crash. I think this was the very first video when the wreck happened. I don't see anybody in there. I think right. I guess you're all right. I don't see anybody in there. Hey, y'all stop traffic. Anybody in here? I'm all right. I guess anybody in here. Is anybody in here? Are you all right? You all right? Yeah, that's me over here. All right. I guess everybody's all right. Yeah, I think he broke down in the middle of the road. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, that's the video still up. I just got it on private. Y'all get to see it soon. Don't worry. I'll put it back up. Just it's gonna take a minute. But yeah, basically, man, pitch black dark. There was a truck parked in the middle of the road, and like I said, the pickup truck. I don't know, man. I guess he didn't see him. I don't know. I didn't see it because I couldn't see over his camper. Otherwise, I would already been breaking. Baylor doing the deal. I don't know, man. As soon as I click YouTube, it's got Scooby Doo. Something about Baylor. I don't know. I would have thought they would at least let him try the Peterbilt permanently. At least as a company driver, put him in the Peterbilt. But apparently they didn't do that. A YouTuber is returning, and he gave who was that? He gave out a challenge to truckers. Who's returning? Come right along to Kenworth W900. Got some long nose action going on. Yeah, man, I tell y'all, man. These mega carriers, man, I don't know how y'all do it. Hey, man, I used to love the mega carriers, but, you know, once you see all the money you making them and the fact that you ain't getting any of it, it just becomes not worth it. It's like if I brought people to this company, right? For every truck or for every driver I bring to this company, right? Let's use Justin Lewis for example. Let's not use the company, right? For every driver I bring to Justin Lewis, his truck will essentially gross, let's say $10,000. He pay the driver, let's say give him 30%. He pay him 3,000 for the week. The truck is paid off, trailer is paid off, the insurance is paid off. He got a fuel bill. Let's say the fuel is $1,000, right? So that's $4,000. Then out of that 10,000, he got to pay the company 20%. So that's $2,000 out of 10,000, right? So $6,000, right? That means he is going to keep $4,000 in his pocket, right? Okay. So the more drivers I bring him, it's just $4,000 more a week that he's gonna get. Now that's at 30%, right? Now you can imagine just how much money the company is gonna make. Oh yeah, I don't get a penny either. No, absolutely not. with the mega carriers, it gets even worse because essentially, they only paying 30 something cent a mile. They not paying no freaking 2 or 3 thousand. They paying like 30 something cent a mile. It can get real bad. How much money you making them? You said 3,000 is take home. Oh yeah, he pay on 1099, so yeah, that would be take home. That's of course if you gross $10,000 though. You still gotta do the work. It's 10 o'clock, man. I think checkout is at 11 or 12. I have no idea. It might be at 11. Yeah, man. If y'all want 1099, and y'all worried about taxes real bad, y'all don't know how y'all gonna pay taxes or anything like that. All you gotta do, if you just want to be a W-2 worker for yourself, look, you can go to freaking ADP payroll. It's right here, boom, right there. Small business payroll. This is the company right here. It's called ADP. Okay, a lot of y'all companies use this. I think Night Transportation use ADP. Look, man. Now, of course, I'm assuming you're LLC, right? You go to ADP.com, click on payroll, and man, look, they will pay you. They'll take your taxes out your check for you, and they'll run your payroll service for you, man. So if you 1099, you get hooked up with them. They'll make sure your taxes get paid since you can't do it apparently, and they'll run your freaking W-2. At the end of the year, they'll give you a freaking what do you call that thing at the end of the year? W-2 people. Yeah, y'all know what I'm talking about. They'll do all that shoe shine for you. You can get your freaking refund back at the end of the year. It's not the end of the world, guys. It is not the end of the world. I don't know why y'all dishing out all this money for taxes. It makes no sense. As a 1099 employee, I'm hearing some of y'all paying 30, 40, $50,000 in taxes for what? I have no idea for what. Y'all truck drivers, why y'all paying all this money in taxes? The thing about the government and the IRS, I mean, they will let you donate every single penny you got. They'll let you donate. They'll laugh at you, if anything. They will let you donate as much money as you want. I call it donations because that's all you're doing. You gotta be LLC, S corp, C corp. You know, you gotta be a business. Just go to the website. Of course you going. It says you gotta have employees. 1 to 49 employees is for small businesses. You the employee of your own LLC, so you are the employee. You gotta run your payroll. That ain't the only website now. You can just go on Google, type in payroll companies. It's more, call your bank up, man. Maybe your bank offer it. Call up the bank. Hey, I need a payroll service. I'm 1099. I don't know what I'm gonna do at the end of the year. You know, just tell somebody. Don't just wait till the end of the year file your taxes. Cause see, the truth is, the reason people owing $30,000 to $40,000 in taxes as a truck driver is simply because they don't know anything about taxes. They ain't even doing none of their write-offs correctly. They don't know anything. They plugging in the numbers like a freaking. You know how like when you take a McDonald's check up the H&R Block and they just take the check and plug in some numbers and this is your refund. That's all they doing. But you can't do that when you truck driver. You can't go up. You can't do that. You can't go to HR and Block If I take my 1099 up to H&R Block, man, goddamn, boy. All right, Andrew, you only owe $50,000 to the government. I'm like, well, what about per diem? Well, what is per diem? What, Andrew, what is per diem? This is H&R Block. We never heard of such thing. What is per diem? It's time for me to walk out the door. That's what per diem is. Me walking out the door. Yeah, man, just get a CPA when it comes to taxes. The thing about the CPAs, that's the problem with the CPA. I would only let a CPA prepare my taxes. That's it. I won't let them file it or nothing like that. Because in trucking, or what I noticed when I was leasing a truck, it's very hard to keep up with fuel receipts. Very hard, man. Sometimes you forget the fuel receipt, man. You go pump $300 worth of fuel, you take off, and you forgot, damn, man, I forgot to go in there and get the fuel receipt. Man, somebody like me, I'll write that down. Hey, look, I spent $300 on freaking September the 7th. I left the freaking receipt in the truck stop. And when I do my taxes, I still write that off without the receipt. But see, if you got a CPA, they're not gonna do that, man. They're not gonna do that. You gotta have a receipt for that CPA to write it off. Like it was an owner operator just a couple of days ago. He was like, hey man, hey, can you give me all the receipts? I pay you, man. When you get fuel for their truck, just give me the receipts. And yeah, man, because I'm just now learning about taxes, and it's the end of the year, and man, I didn't gross, $500,000, and I'm gonna owe like 30%. I don't know what to do. Can you give me all the companies that you know they receipts, even though I didn't pay for the fuel? Yeah, yeah. It's all about the tax game, guys. Can you use your credit card statement as a receipt? Yeah, you can, but a lot of people are paying with the company's data card. If you're using the company's card, then maybe they can print it off at the end of the year. I'm not sure. I got my own fuel card, so for me, I can just print it off. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody even asks for it anyway. They're not gonna go to the company and ask for fuel receipts. Is there real money in owner operator sandbox hauling? It depends on the location. In West Texas, see, it's a lot of money in West Texas. The problem is not that sandboxes are paying cheap. The problem is too many trucks on 285. You can't get anywhere is the problem. It's so hard to get up and down the road, man. It could take you 10 hours to go freaking 50 miles up the road. Too much construction, too many wrecks. Everybody's crashing. I mean, you can't get up the road. So therefore, in West Texas, yeah, it's definitely not worth it. Because, I mean, it's hard. It's too hard to get a load up the road. You got to think, man, when you run a sandbox, you got to do 3-4 loads a day. So can you imagine doing 3-4 loads on 285? It's impossible. You might get one load a day and use your whole damn driving clock to do it. Hell, just look when I was in the wreck. I was freaking only going. I was going with 30 miles. Picked up the load at like 8 p.m. I didn't get that load in the short little distance. I was going 30 miles from 8 p.m. I didn't even get that load delivered until freaking 6 in the morning. You see how long that is? Now think if I had to do 3 more of them loads. You know, it's very hard to do. Now, when I was first on 285 with my last company, man, that's when you could do 75 miles per hour up that road, and you get up to freaking New Mexico super fast. It ain't like that no more. You is not going on no freaking 285, no 75 miles per hour. They probably changed the speed limits now. Plus, they didn't put a pallet right there in Oil, Texas now. Stop signs and all kinds of shit that just went now. And 285 used to be the road, you know, you just build the truck. You just got the freaking bully doll system put in, new turbo. You didn't got a decent tune, custom tune put on the truck. You trying to test the power out on it. That's when you take it on 285 back then, and you would be racing every Peterbilt driver that was on it. You know, it's not like that no more, man. You go and try to race somebody, see what's gonna happen. You're gonna be dead. Body gonna be out the windshield is what's gonna happen. Sounds like New York City where I drive. Yeah, that's what I see is like New York City. It's not going that slow. Now they working on the roads on 285. They are doing construction, so I say probably by next year it'll no longer be a 2 lane road. You know, it's like why I hit the record. They was widening the road, so that's why I was able to cut off going to dirt and going to field over. That's because they was widening the road to 4 lanes on both sides. So it's taking them forever. They've been doing this construction for what over a year now. I don't know when they're gonna finish, but they working on it. You can get gas receipts from your bank statements. Yeah, you can, but that's if you paying for the fuel with your bank card. A lot of people ain't doing that. So company drivers can have. So company drivers can. Wait a minute, hold on. You saying so company drivers got to pay $30,000 in taxes if they plug in your check like a McDonald's check? Nah. I'm talking about if you're a 1099 person, not a W-2 person. I'm talking about if you're an independent contractor on 1099, you take that 1099 up to freaking H&R Block, you probably will be owing. Assuming you grossed, over $100,000, yeah, you probably will be owing $30,000. You know, unless H&R Block didn't switch something up to where they training employees about how to deal with truckers or something. Yeah, if you're doing any type of leasing as a truck driver, in my opinion, man, you shouldn't be paying any type of taxes. Assuming you leasing some, if you, I'm assuming you leasing some brand new equipment, like $800 a week or something like that. Should be no reason you paying taxes. Somebody said good morning, bro. Can you tell me how to get out there? Are you trying to get out of Texas? So what you want to do? You want to hit up Craigslist? Oh man, that's funny. I'm just gonna give y'all a company, all right? Y'all ain't gonna go to Craigslist. I said that too many times. Y'all want me to just give y'all a company, right? So I'm just gonna give y'all the same company that I give everybody else that message me. Okay? Where is this company about us? Oh, they got Facebook. Is that right? Oh, look, this is their Facebook right here. Look, see this? I don't know if the phone number work. You got that yet? I'm finna take it down. See that? You said, do I file my taxes separately, business and personal? No, I'm a W-2 worker. I'm a W-2 worker, so I don't have anything to separate. Now, as far as Horizon go, like I said, man, they'll pay you $2,000 to $3,000 a week. I was already recommending this company before the wreck, by the way. I don't want y'all to think I'm just saying that because they freaking, I ran into them or something. Now, I don't know what they requirements is to get in. You might want to call before this video get out, and they might not have no trucks available. I think they open right now, so you better get the call in. Y'all need the number again? I'm out of time for this redneck to go to work. It's time to go to work. Did you file separately when you was 1099? It's a good question. No, I didn't because I didn't owe anything. The second reason I didn't file separately is because I didn't pay myself anything. Everything that I did was a write-off because I pretty much lived in the truck. So no, I didn't. I didn't separate anything because I didn't pay myself nothing. Is that right? You didn't read my question. So lease operators should not have to pay taxes. Why? Um, Man, that's a good question. So let me get my notepad out. So let's say you're a lease operator, right? Let's say you gross $100,000. You leasing one of these brand new shiny trucks like Prime Inc., for example. I think they charge what, $1,000 a week. So $1,000 a week. Let's calculate it. $1,000 a week. Let's give you freaking 50 weeks. Nah, that's too high. Cause I would say 52, but I understand. Not every truck will work here. Okay. We're gonna say how many weeks y'all would do? 45. Let's say 45 weeks. So because anytime you're doing this leasing, you pretty much gonna live in a truck, right? So $45,000, man, is how much you finna pay Prime Inc. for this damn truck, right? So $45,000. Keep in mind you only made 100,000 gross for the year. The truck itself cost you $45,000. Let's say you spent freaking $20,000. You got per diem. That's about $20,000 a year. It's really like 17, 18,000. Let's just use 18,000. $18,000 is what the government allow you to use for per diem. Now let's do fuel. Let's say you spent $20,000 on fuel. You only made $100,000, man. The freaking truck cost you 45,000. The fuel bill was 20,000. Per diem was 18,000. I mean, God, you ain't even done yet. You ain't even hit insurance. You ain't even hit all this other shit. But hey, man, it's what I'm trying to tell you is you ain't make shit. Is what I'm trying to. You didn't make any money. Is what I'm trying to tell you. You made some money, but it's not much, man. Now you don't have to write everything off. That's what a problem comes in at. Is because people don't write off what they can write off. You don't have to write off the $45,000 truck note. You don't got to write off per diem. You don't have to write off fuel. Hey, look, man, you can pay 30% of $100,000, and the government would look. Hey, the government, you file your taxes, man. You don't pay their money, man. They'll even stick interest on that crap. Interest, penalties. They give you payment plan options. They do all this. You shine. You may end up owing more than $30,000 fucking around. Now I'm not a tax expert or advisor, so I'm just telling you like it is. Somebody donated $2. Just got my CL today. I'm in Memphis through Swift. What's next? What should I do next? Stay at Swift. Especially if you live in Memphis, man. I got a friend I'm trying to get to go to Swift right there in Memphis. Should I go local hauling produce for the fields to packaging companies at least 10 loads a day, or should I go straight to OTR? Whatever pays the most. Whatever pays the most. You can't write nothing off right as a W-2 worker. Yes, you can write stuff off as a W-2 worker. So when you start driving your own truck and hold on, let me disappear. When you start driving your own truck, you just gonna write off your fuel. Uh, Now I'm gonna have a problem. My first year, I can depreciate the truck, the whole cost of the truck, which was $15,000. So I can write that off the first year. Of course, I write off the insurance, which is only gonna be like $2,000 for the year, and then I write off fuel and per diem. Other than fuel and per diem, somebody like me, yeah, I'm a owe in taxes because I don't have nothing to write off. That the reason, see, when you paying taxes is because you made money, right? Somebody like me that ain't got no bills, it's all profit for me. Now, what I can do is, if I don't want to start forking out all this goddamn money to the IRS, I could start leasing some shit. I could lease a whole bunch of trailers, give them to y'all. You know, it's ways around it, man. But yeah, somebody like me, yeah, I would definitely be old one once I start driving my own truck. That won't be enough to write off, enough write offs for me. I'm going to my local college for a CDL. It's only 3 weeks, and they help find a job. No CR England or Swift contract for me. Yeah, community college could be a good idea. Community college is kind of cheap too. I think it's only. I think back in freaking Tennessee, it was like $1,200 for a community college course, which is definitely a lot cheaper and it's affordable. Y'all check in the community college. It could be free too. You know, you get the freaking Pell Grant. Hey man, that stuff would be free. Yeah, and also somebody like me, if I also didn't want to dish out all this money to the IRS, what I could do is same thing SoCal recommended, man. I could just buy stuff for the truck. You know, instead of dishing out all this goddamn money to the IRS, what I can do is I can freaking, you know what? I don't like the exhaust system. We're gonna change out the exhaust system. We're gonna put some of them dyno flits, 10-inch stats on now. We're gonna freaking put a $1,200 fender on the back. Freaking, I need the doors to go up like this butterfly style. We're gonna do that to it. I can start putting money on the truck. That'll be my tax write off. My way of not owing the government is to put the money, the business expenses is what they call it. That's how I can get away with write offs. So you said write offs are not dollar for dollar. No, they're not. Can you write off school as investment as 1099? I have no idea about that. How many miles in my truck? 700,000. 700,000 miles with no engine problems. Two questions. What happened to your workflow? The IRS stopped you from trucking? Did the IRS stop me from trucking? No, I'm still trucking. What do you mean did the IRS stop me from trucking? After there, any companies you recommend that you can start as lease owner operator in a short time? I don't recommend it, but if you're trying to do leasing in a short time, you can go to Prime Inc, man. Hey, look, Prime Inc will put you in the latest, greatest shoe shine for $1,000 a week the minute you get your CDL and finish training, of course. They ain't the only ones. I think all mega carriers will do it. Do I recommend it? Hell no, nah, man. I got a friend at Prime Inc right now trying to hit me with the shoe shine. He talking about, yeah, man, my trainer, man, they telling me, man, they making $2,000-3,000 leasing. No, no, that's not, you're not doing it. No, you're not doing it at all. Not at all. Yeah, of course your trainer is making that amount of money. That's because he's training. You're gonna be trying to do solo, thinking you're gonna make the same thing as him. It's not gonna happen. The only reason he even got a check is because he training. You gonna be company driving over there at Prime Inc. If I went to Prime Inc. and I was to lease a truck, it'd be the oldest shit they had for the cheapest they had. I mean, it'd be dirt old. I need the truck, you know, with the most miles for the cheapest price. Oh shoot, Justin try to hit me up. What do you say? Look it up. You can't write off anything as a company worker with the new Trump tax. Yeah, you know what? Someone did tell me that. Somebody, I think, was it Lil Sean said something about you can't write off per diem as a company driver. They didn't change that tax code. I'm not familiar with the new tax code. That was a good question. I gotta look that up. I'm gonna have to. Oh, got a message. My bad. Exclamation says I got the cheapest shit they had at Prime. Ran with no That exactly, it's gonna run with no problems. That's the problem. The problem is you ain't gonna have no problems. I'm starting to realize this because I got a, I just bought a truck, and I'm like, I can't believe, I'm like Hamlet. I can't believe ain't nobody getting the oldest possible cheapest shit you can find, man. Because I'm looking at the numbers, man. Look, at $800 a week, 800 times four, that's $3,200, man. Do you understand? I gotta put $3,200 into my truck for me to say, you know what? Maybe I should at least the truck. I would have to spend $3,200 a month. About a freaking, okay, 3,200 times, let's say 3 months. Let's do 4 months. 3,200 times four. By the fourth month, that's $12,800. How much is an engine? How much is an engine? Let's go look and see. JDM diesel. No, that's not it. Not JDM. What's that damn place to sell? Worldwide diesel. Was that it? World. Okay, there they are right there. Worldwide, worldwide diesel out of Michigan. Let's check out the inventory. Let's check out freaking Detroit. Detroit. Give me a second. I feel look up the prices of engines. 60 series, 12.7. Okay. Boom, right here. Okay, so check this out. So, 1999 Detroit 60 series, 12.7 liter, 470 horsepower with approximately 349,000 miles. Good, clean running engine. $10,000. Of course, you got to exchange the core. Worldwide diesel, okay? It's $10,000. 349,000 miles. So let's say you got a million mile engine. Do the engine swap, man. You just do an engine swap. $10,000. Freaking Ghost still hogging TV. He told me, man, they got Cummins crate engines out there, $10,000 out there in Cali. Eventually it wouldn't be worth it, man. You constantly trying to figure out how you can spend $3,200 on the truck, putting it back in there, man. The truck will have to break down damn near every single week, nonstop, for you to spend all this money on it. I'm looking at the maintenance records, man. They ain't even spend $3,200 for the year. Maybe I don't know. You got to add up the oil changes. I still don't think it's gonna go over 3,200. Looking at my maintenance records on the truck, I don't think they spent $3,200 for the whole year. They replaced the turbo. That's 1,500. Then they did a bunch of basic maintenance oil changes. So oil changes for the year is that 1,500. They only did like three of them. I don't know, man. I just don't. I don't see the numbers ain't there. Are you going to run under your own authority or somebody else's? Nah, I'm gonna stay right here at the company I'm at. I just need a trailer. Yeah, that's the only reason I'm not driving my own truck is because I gotta have a trailer. USA Trucking, I heard, is a good company. Do you agree? I don't know anything about them. The auction is coming up for trailers. The auction, what is the auction? Is that the 15th in Nashville? Is that auction in Nashville? There was some auction I was supposed to be going to. I think it was the 15th. I don't know. Is that auction on the 15th? Oh, it's in Dallas. That's probably what I said I was going to because it was right here, huh? There's a lot of people out here in the oil field with old trucks. You know, I mean old trucks. The key is to make sure they don't got their DEF system on there. You know, if you got the DEF system, the EGR, and the freaking DPF system, you could have some problems. Especially with the DEF system, you just asking for problems. At 2008 to 2011, you just asking for problems. Mine is 2007. I got the EGR, and looking at the maintenance records, it ain't gave them no problems, so I don't have to necessarily delete it. I'm calling my phone, man. Nah, I don't have no hazmat. I need to go get it, man. My license about to expire in like 2 weeks, so I gotta go home. I gotta go home, go play the DMV game. I emailed you a Peterbilt for cheaper with over 1,000,000 miles. All right, check this out. There's a Peterbilt. It's a 386 Peterbilt somebody offered me yesterday, 400,000 miles, $23,000. It's 2012. Cummins assets, you know. I don't know why it's so cheap. I have no idea, but that's what he offered. $23,000, 386 Pete, 400,000 miles Cummins. Now I don't know if that's 400,000 miles on the rebuild or 400,000 original miles. I have no idea. Only reason I didn't take a look at it is because I gotta get a trailer first. So you said because it has the emission systems. It could be. It probably could be. I don't know. I looked at the truck though. It was clean though. It was nice and shiny on the outside. I just looked at it from a distance. But I'm pretty sure the truck is kept up, man, because it was a mechanic that was selling the truck. It was at the mechanic shop that I took the Volvo to. There's something wrong with it. I don't know. I didn't even ask no questions about it. Yeah, I didn't ask no questions about it. Starting out, should I do sand or water in Texas or North Dakota for the oil fields? Uh, you can do sand or water. They should pay the same. You know, I believe a water truck will gross 10,000 just like a pneumatic truck will. I know Golden Child's trying to get in the water. I thought about it, man. I was looking at the water tankers. The water tankers are just as cheap, man. $15,000, $10,000. Even crude oil tankers are cheap. Of course, the older years though. Why do I need a trailer? You don't have pneumatic anymore? Nah, I never held a trailer. I'm talking about my own trailer. I'm not talking about a company trailer. I'm talking about When I lease them to the company, I gotta have my own equipment. I gotta have my own truck, my own trailer, my own insurance, my own all this. See, my own registration, DOT inspection, insurance, 2290, IFTA, any type of permits that I need. Gotta have that on my own, man. I got the truck, I got the blower. I ain't did no paperwork on that truck. I ain't got no insurance. I got an insurance quote. You know, I got a quote. I gotta go back and change some things though. Is my phone charged? I gotta get ready to go here in a second. I gotta check out in this 20 minutes. Someone says water has more wait time for loading. I have no idea. I never did water. Yeah, the value of that Peterbilt is definitely more than 23,000. The body was in excellent shape. You know, I didn't pop the hood or anything. Like I said, I just saw it from a distance. I was like, God damn, you saw that? I don't know, man. Maybe the mechanic just need the money. I don't know. I don't think he need the money though, because he got too many. This is the only thing I could possibly think. I don't think he can't drive the truck. Is basically what it is. You know, his mechanic shop is making way too much money, and he can't do nothing with the truck. Cause he was gonna use it to lease on the company I'm at now, and how Frat's saying, but it's just looking like he's just overwhelmed with work to drive the truck. So that's probably why he's selling it. I was told Brady would let you use their trailer if you bring a tractor with a blower. I don't know about Brady. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But yeah, it is some companies out here. I think Cisco Logistics, the one that the African Mamba is at. I think they'll let you use a trailer too. This is the problem though. It's gonna cost you about $4,000 a month. Yeah, $4,000 a month. This is basically what it's gonna cost you. They're gonna charge you 10% of the gross. You're gonna be grossing 8 to 10,000. So I mean, it don't even make any sense. How long do you think someone should wait before purchasing a truck in the fields? Hey, you ain't gotta wait on nothing, man. When you get the money, you buy it. If the deal is right. What companies train you for the oil field? I think all of them. You just gotta call and ask. I think all the companies will train you. There's not too much training to it. I gotta get ready to check out, y'all. Is it a short sale? I'm not sure. Do you work on a 1099 and a W-2? So how do you file taxes on that? Huh? Do you work on a 1099 and a W-2? How do you file taxes on that? I'm not sure what you're asking. I'm just W-2 right now. I'm not 1099 at all. I don't know if I'm gonna get a trailer while I'm off, cause like I said, I'm not gonna be. I'm not necessarily going to the house. I'm heading out to the Bahamas, so I'm gonna be on vacation. Yeah, man, $1,500, $2,000. They get rid of that DEF system. You'll never have to worry about it again in the oil field. Now that's the first thing they do, man. Any of these mechanics out here, that's the first thing they offering. You having DEF problems? Is that right? For $1,500, you won't have no more DEF problems ever again for $1,500 in cash, of course. You pay that $1,500 and you'll never have another motherfucking DEF problem again. They gonna take real good care of that. Andrew, you vacation more than you work. Oh, just heading out to the Bahamas. On a cruise ship too. So, Andrew be coming from y'all from the freaking what is it, the Atlantic Ocean over there? Andrew be out in the Atlantic Ocean coming at you alive if they got. Does Verizon work out there in the Atlantic Ocean? I'm be on a cruise ship, so you know, yeah. I gotta start packing up before they start banging on the damn door. You said what's my trucking situation? I don't know if I go find out. I oughta just call. I don't got their phone numbers like that. Oh, wait a minute, I got Chester. I need to goddamn go to work. That's what I need to do. You said the cruise ship gonna make you buy the internet. That's what I was told. That's what I was told. You said there's no cell phone service. Oh shit. No Facebook, huh? Oh damn it, boy. Well, I'm finna cut this live feed. I gotta get the packing. Call me up Uber. Go back over here to the company and see what we got going on. They got orientation. I might can grab a training or something. What's today? Friday. Ah damn. The trainees was there yesterday. Oh well. What was my first trucking gig? Prime Inc. Go ahead and switch up your style. Let the money pile up. Alright, y'all, I'm finna get up out of here. I gotta head over here. I gotta check out. They gonna be banging on the door in any second now. I hear the vacuum. I'll catch y'all later.